So this is Misha, and we have some big news for you guys.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are finally done with the garage. Super mega excited. We have just finished literally yesterday. The guys left at like 11 p.m. They were just finalizing the last bits and pieces. We started exactly 2 months ago. We started on, I remember, beginning of November. I planned all of that to be done in a month. It took us 2, which I still consider good with everything that we actually have here. Have a look. Before we go into the walk around, for me to show you all the little details, if you watched the first video of the garage renovations, I actually made a deal with Anya that if I manage to finish everything in a month, then she's gonna get me a racing simulator. Do I get a racing simulator?
Well, no.
Do I get a racing simulator?
You took 2 months, so no.
No racing simulator?
No. Sorry, Misha.
But I think in any case, there is place for a simulator, so we'll renegotiate a bit. Discussable. We'll renegotiate a bit later. Let's do a little walkthrough. So for me, the most important was the floor. I wanted the floor in the garage to be bright. And yeah, very important. Once we're gonna film that, we're gonna go down to Monaco to take all the cars and actually put them here with you in this video to actually have like a proper look when the cars are going to be here. Anyways, floor. So I chose beige floor because I really wanted the cars to stand out, and using like gray floors or dark floors, I really don't like the contrast with cars. I think we lose a lot of the car lines and the cars don't stand out as much. Same goes for the walls. I didn't want to use any dark colors, so we went with this kind of beige peach light color, which I actually really love. After, we're gonna have some cool like posters and some maybe Porsche style or Ferrari style old posters on the walls, which is just gonna add a little kind of cool vibe into this whole area. And then I went with black details, so black electric plugs, black switches, and black lights, which I find are doing the job perfectly. So once the cars are here, I'm gonna realign all the lights, some on the walls, some on the cars. That's gonna be sick. Same goes here. We are just missing a few light rails right here. We're gonna continue those in there, but this is kind of the least of the issues. Here, if you remember, there was like an ugly storage room. So now this will be kind of the bike corner. I'm gonna put my bike in here. I'm gonna set up a little working table to do kind of little repairs and bits and pieces. We did lose a little space in the garage because we did plaster walls in order to have everything nice and straight. So we probably lost, I don't know, I guess like 10-15 centimeters on each side, which I hope is not going to be an issue. Before I could do like 4 cars in here. I still think we'll be able to do 4 cars. What else? We removed all the horrible ventilation that was going from there into there and into there. The ventilation was done to suck the air out of all the space there. So we've actually hid it into the ceiling. We lowered the ceiling a little bit. We put all the piping in there, and it actually goes, a little part of the pipe goes through here, and then it goes into that little box, which we had to keep because the ventilation power station is also in there. The goal was to be minimalistic and sexy, so I think we definitely succeeded with that. Moving from the garage, we are going to, very important, we replaced this door. Before there was a full kind of closed door, and I really wanted to have a glass door because I really dreamed of having like an interior space there from which we could see the cars in the garage. So new door, glass door. Welcome into our gym chill area. We've kept the pool table. I don't know if you remember from the first video, the pool table was here, and we never really liked the the red color with the gray. We thought it's like super ugly, it doesn't make any sense. But now, with all the colors and all the vibes here, the pool table actually looks super nice. Like it really found its perfect environment. So the pool table stays here. Quick overview of what happened. Floor. So because this is an underground area, it's kind of cold in a way because it's underground. We really didn't want to put tiles. We wanted to put something that kind of adds coziness and warmth. So we went with parquet. Very happy with the color that we found here. And we've added floor heating. Considering underground, it does get quite cold here and moisty. So we have ventilation and heating now. So this area will always be nice and dry and warm and cozy. Then, here we're gonna have like a nice sofa that's coming in a week with a nice TV. I added small details like tunnels for cables so that we can hang the TV, have the cables routed via the wall into there, a little furniture here, so everything is going to be like nice and slick. Future racing simulator will go right here. Then we completely modified the bathroom. We changed the toilet, we moved the sink here because before the sink was here, which was kind of dumb. So we kind of made the area a bit smarter. Boom! Next! Oh, very important, ceiling. So I had this cool thought of like, how can we extend the space? Because there are no windows here, so there's really no sunlight coming in. So I wanted to really kind of extend the ceiling and, you know, make it feel wider and taller. So went with those LED lights with an in-depth ceiling. That actually took a lot of time to do, probably one of the biggest reasons we were late, because that was very, very, very complicated to do. But hey, now that really makes the vibe that we were going for. We've also hid all the electrical stuff behind those two little doors before it was all opened and ugly. And now the gym area. So we've also been able to install all the gym equipment. It was actually perfect timing with the gym company.
Let's talk about this wall.
Which wall? This wall. This wall is cool. So once again, because we're underground, I was thinking, how can we kind of make it feel cozy, I would say, and make it feel a bit larger and like a place where you really wanted to stay. So I was, you know, googling, and then I found out this company which produces those panels. So I thought, let's buy a few and try to put them on. So that's what we did, and then add like a light strip on top so that we can have the shades of the waves falling down.
Honestly, that could be such a great ad, you know, for them, but it's not.
Yeah, no, it's not. I actually don't even remember where I bought it. It actually wasn't really that expensive, those walls. It's funny enough that sometimes you can manage to do, you know, very nice and beautiful things without actually spending bajillions on that. For once. Same actually goes for the LED lights, you know. The LED strips are actually not that expensive if you look at, you know, the overall expensive feel that it gives you after. And then further on was the mirror idea. So because that's a gym and we're gonna have like our little stretching and workout zone here, I wanted a huge mirror. Initially I wanted to do the full wall with a mirror, and then I realized that technically it's actually not possible. So I was able to find a company that produced me 3 pieces of mirror, and they glued them onto the wall. And then I wanted to have the light around it, but I also didn't want to spend a bajillion on a mirror with light already. So what we did is we added extra plaster walls on the original wall to kind of move it further into the room. And then we are able to glue the LED strips around it and then order the mirror in a slightly bigger size so then the LED would go behind and it would give you this very awesome look.
That's gonna be, by the way, my stretching area, guys.
Yes, this is gonna be stretching, yoga, which we have never done, and workout. We're thinking for quite a while what gym machines we're gonna put. So maybe Anya will give us a run.
The expert.
The workout expert here, because yes, I'm not the biggest.
No, but we're gonna all use them all this time. No excuse this time. You will actually have to work out.
No excuse.
So basically, this is gonna be used for the legs and the ass cheeks.
Yes, very
Yours
important.
too.
Very important.
So yeah, that was a very important one. I really wanted.
And we also wanted to get like a proper one. Basically something that's super stable, something that's kind of nice and massive, something that doesn't shake around. Really the goal was to have a proper gym feel in here to add even more to the motivation. So like from now on, negative excuses. 1 year from here, you're gonna be looking at me from your screen and I'm gonna be this like buffed up guy. So then we needed like a big workout machine.
Yeah, because like it looks like we have a lot of space, but in fact these machines are quite big, so we can't really afford to have like many of them. So we tried to find something that will be like a multitask machine. So this one looks perfect. So
this does pretty much every single exercise you can imagine, right? And then we ordered this little thing, and this is for back exercises. Yeah. That's kind of the stuff that we find really, really important. And I think that's pretty much it from the big reveal and the big tour. What's going to happen now is we're going to jump into the M2 and head down to Monaco to pick up the GT3 and the 964 and finally put them in the garage right here. This is kind of like the very exciting, the very important moment that we're all, at least me.
We're all,
yeah, nobody, she doesn't care. I was waiting for. Jump into the M2 and head to Monaco to pick up the cars. Let's go. Oh, finally the car's been sitting here for 2 months. Haven't even driven it. It's been here, all dusty, huh? I guess we're gonna give it a little clean right now before drying it up. Moment of glory. Allez. Yes. Yes. Hey, that sound makes me really happy. Alright, time to give the car a little spray, drive it to the house, come back to Monaco, pick up the GT3. The 964 is here, just arrived, all nice and clean. I can already see that this gray color of the 964 together with the beige vibes in the garage is going to look super sick. Super duper ultra sick. Ah, excitement. It's like bird day today. Hello GT3. Been a while it's been driven. This is Monaco luxury parkings. I'm going to try to squeeze myself in here and do a little cold start. So I went a bit up on the terrace to check out the driveway. All the 3 cars looking so sick together. And now I'm gonna put them right there. I mean, this already looks like magazine stuff. Let's get the GT3. And let's do the M2. So happy with the result, with all the cars in. Super exciting. A bit surreal, to be honest, because this just looks really sick. I mean, I could have just, put the GT3 a bit more there, have a bit more space here, move the M2. Many things could be done. I can't wait to put like all the posters up, set up all the lights so they fall exactly where I want them to fall. And yeah, So cool, 2 months and this happened. Couldn't get any better. If you're ever anywhere around Europe and you want the contacts of the guys who actually did the job, feel free to drop me a message on Instagram and I'll put you in touch with them. Highly recommended. The job is honestly, it's perfect. I'm excited. I can't wait to start setting everything up, the sofa, and probably we'll do a little update video in a bit. But for now, thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you for watching those a bit kind of vloggy lifestyle videos, but I had to share this process with you because this is an important part of my automotive life and that's what I'm sharing with you guys. I hope you enjoyed. Leave some comments. Tell me like what you think about the garage, what do you think about the designs, any other thoughts you have or questions, drop them in the comments, and please, don't forget to subscribe. That would be super, super dope. I'm planning a bunch of content to come very, very soon. So stay tuned, follow me on Instagram, and see you soon, guys. Cheers. Thank you. Bye bye.